Hey guys, I'm Jackie, your reluctant housewife, here to help you find your inner domestic goddess without losing your inner feminist. And today, we're gonna make creamy pumpkin soup. So, I thought it'd be fun, since there's so many pumpkins at like Trader Joe's and all the markets right now, to make pumpkin soup from scratch, which turns out not to be that hard. So I've already roasted some pumpkins in the oven at 425 for about 35 minutes, and I sliced them in half, put a little bit of olive oil inside, smooth it inside, took out all the seeds, of course, so scrape all that up, just like you're doing a jack-o'-lantern. Put them face side down, the cut side down, onto pans. Put them in the oven for 35 minutes and let them roast. They are so easy to take off. I will show you exactly how to get the skins off right now. So as you can see, these are my little baby pumpkins. So you're gonna wanna get the pumpkins that you use to bake pumpkin pies with. And I've already taken the skin off this one, but I'm just gonna take the skin off of this one, and it should come right off, just kind of like a little hat. Well, of course, this is the one that doesn't want to come off like a hat. Of course, hold on. Okay, well, the other ones came off really easily, but this one wants to be unique. So you're just gonna want to peel the skin off just like that, and get your pumpkin from underneath. As you can see, it just comes off really easily, and you have a bunch of pumpkin. Okay, so now that we have our pumpkin roasted, I'm just gonna throw in my shallots, and I've thrown a little olive oil in there as well, and some garlic, and we're just going to start getting the aromatics out of that. I'm gonna add a little salt and pepper and just get those to get translucent. Okay, so it's been about 8 minutes, and I've just been stirring my shallot and my garlic. We are ready to definitely add the pumpkin. So I'm just gonna stick it right in there. It's a little messy. Oh, this is really fun. I've actually never made a real pumpkin soup. I mean, I've done stuff with pumpkin puree, but I've never actually made a true pumpkin soup from scratch. And I'm surprised how much easier it is than I realized it would be. Hold please, I'm sure there's a more graceful way to add the pumpkin with, tongs or something like that, but that's not how I do it here. So go ahead and start mashing up your very soft pumpkin so that we can get that all kind of incorporated with the shallot and the garlic. And I'm going to turn my heat down just a little bit too, because I don't want to saute my pumpkin. Okay, so now that I've smushed up my pumpkin and I've set my heat to low just to make sure I don't saute my potato, it does feel like potato, I'm not gonna lie, and make potato pancakes, we're gonna add some ground cinnamon. I'm gonna do a ½ tablespoon. And you can just eye this, you can always add more later, but it is good to sort of get those flavors building in the beginning of your recipe. And then I'm going to add some nutmeg, because nutmeg and cinnamon say pumpkin soup to me. Then I'm going to add ground cumin, cumin, I'm going to stick with cumin. I love Indian spices. Oh my God, like adore them. And I will eat Indian food or Thai food or anything really super exotic with these kind of spices in it any day, in anything, doesn't matter. So I decided to add a little bit of an Indian flair. We're also going to be adding coconut milk. So it's kind of like a little bit of a slight Indian pumpkin soup. But if you are not down for stuff like that, feel free to just stick with the kind of traditional holiday flavors like cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves even. See, I don't like cloves, so I'm not adding cloves. And it's already, this already looks like a perfect soup. I will give you a shot of that. Okay, so here's my vegetable stock. I'm going to shake it just a little bit, just in case. It's calling for 32 ounces or 4 cups. So this is exactly 32 ounces, which is perfect. I'm just going to pour that all in. This is probably going to make a good 4 to 6 cups of soup, more like bowls of soup. So you're definitely going to have a good meal. Okay, awesome. So now I'm just going to very gently blend my pumpkin and my stock together. And it's doing that so easily. I'm telling you, this is so much easier than I thought it was gonna be. I thought I was gonna put this in the blender and like do the whole thing. And I was like, roast a pumpkin, like cut a pumpkin. Turns out it's a lot like cutting a butternut squash, or actually it's easier than that. Butternut squash is hard. I get that pre-chopped. No, cutting a spaghetti squash. It was so similar to just doing a spaghetti squash. I loved it. I'm loving this. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna test. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. I think it could use some salt and pepper. And that's the cool thing with cooking, is that you can just go ahead and add stuff as you go. But the best thing about cooking is the next day. Oh gosh. I always wonder when I go to a restaurant and they make something right there, right then and there for me, how much better it would have tasted if they had made it the day before. You just never know. Okay, cool. So let me go grab our coconut milk. So I grabbed some organic coconut cream, coconut milk, whatever. I'm not going to use that much of it. It's really just to sort of give it a creamy flavor. And then I'm going to add some maple syrup. You can also use honey, just whatever you have at home. So I'm going to shake this because I don't know. And if you don't want to use cream, or if you want to do something non-dairy, go ahead and use, even almond milk, or like a non-dairy creamer. So I just eyed that. That looks about like a half a cup. Just something, again, just to make it creamy. I don't need to be packing on like tons of calories. We're going in the holidays. I'm trying to do like a no sugar thing for this month to see how I feel. Wish me luck. This looks beautiful. It changed it to a really pale pumpkin color. Very excited about this. Moving forward, I'm going to just add a little bit of maple syrup, which is going to blend so well with the cinnamon and the nutmeg. And again, you just, it's got that kind of Indian flair. It's just going to give it a sweetness with those pretty spices. It's going to be awesome. More cumin! Anywho, okay, so that's the last bit of cumin I'm going to put in. As you see, I can't commit to one cumin or cumin, whatever. To each of their own. All right, cool. Guys, that's it. So bye. No, just kidding. All right, let me put this in a little cup and something and show you what it tastes like. Wow, look at that. Look at that beautiful color. Gorgeous. This looks amazing. How beautiful is this, right? Hello, fall. Hello, October. I love this. This is so good. This is so freaking just good. Like, you don't even have to do anything. Sorry, I'm sweating in here. It's really hot. This is just the easiest thing. Like, if you can make a spaghetti squash in your oven and then eat it, you can make this. This is so not out of your wheelhouse, let's put it that way. If you don't know how to cook, you can make this and impress yourself. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I'm Jackie, your reluctant housewife, here to help you find your inner domestic goddess without losing your inner feminist. Catch me at yourreluctanthousewife.com, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all over the place, doing lots of Facebook stories now, under Your Reluctant Housewife, or sometimes just Reluctant Housewife. Leave me a message, say hi. I'll see you next time, guys. The cat just moved the camera, sorry about that. It's so hot in this kitchen. There's blue. Oh, my. Oh, so hot. Oh.